That's on the new album here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounded great.
Thank you.
But I got. Oh, what the hell were you wearing exactly? Is there a fire at the hotel or something?
No, didn't you describe it as something to be worn? Oh, no. An outfit you said of mine was, did she think she was going to Darth Vader's funeral?
Ah. But I got to tell you, you have tattoos all over the back part of your body.
Yes, I do.
What is that exactly? It looked to me, it's like a Rorschach thing there.
So then it could be anything you want it to be. What did you think it was, David?
Well, I was stunned. I knew you had one back there because I'd read that you had one, and maybe you even told me you had one. But I didn't realize it was so elaborate. It was like a billboard. Like, that's a lot of work.
I have everything but the late night logo on there.
Well, let's get to work.
No.
Now, what do you think about this? Is this any kind of, does it bring back any kind of emotions, any kind of tensions for you?
I feel nothing.
Because you guys you still maintain an amicable relationship, right?
We have, you know, I think Sonny and I have, we were talking about this on the telephone, we have a very strange relationship that no one will ever understand except us. And I don't think I even understand it a lot.
I don't either.
All right.
Does it ever cross your mind, maybe in a moment of...
Do you know what a scoop this is? I don't know why. We should have gotten paid for this, Sonny, to come on late night and
yeah, I know. You're getting nothing out of this.
How about zip?
You could have turned this into big dough somewhere.
Big bucks. Where?
We're looking at scale.
Right.
Yeah. But do you ever think to yourself, gee, maybe we could get back together?
As in what capacity?
Get married again.
I don't know. Mary wouldn't feel too good about that right now.
My wife wouldn't like that very much.
She's pregnant.
Are you friendly with his wife?
Mary, yeah.
And is Sonny friendly with the...
your husband?
I don't think, I'm not even friendly with my husband. I don't think you know Robert.
Yeah, I've talked to him on the phone. He's really a nice guy. I've never met him.
So you've evolved beyond all of those feelings.
What are you trying to get to?
I don't know. I'm just killing time. Just killing time.
I expected more from you somehow.
Now, don't start, Cher.
Okay.
Don't start. Did you do it again? Is that what happened?
But what about I mentioned you in Letterman? I mean, I mentioned you in Witches. Did you notice that?
No.
They had somebody else's show, and I said, they had Johnny Carson's show. And I said, no, let's say Letterman.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I'm always thinking about you.
Well, yeah, I find that hard to believe, but thank you very much. What was the first... Did you guys work as a live act before you started recording?
No. Can I tell them about when we first met?
Yeah, go ahead.
When Sonny and I first met...
You have to clear this with Sonny?
Well, because it's a... Well, no, I mean, I just, you know, we've never actually...
Like who gets to tell the story?
Right, he'll jump in, but you know how women are. I mean, I let him tell it and I jump in, but I just be in all the time. So, I was 16 years old, and I was at a radio station, and Sonny walked in, and people had been talking about Sonny before he walked in. And he walked in, and I swear to God, this has only happened twice, and they were both Italians. He walked in, and everybody kind of faded around, like in a movie. Like when you guys are doing, you know, that weird stuff you do, your show.
Oh,
like
yeah.
The screen gets all wiggly.
Yeah, right,
okay.
Sure.
And I looked at him, and I thought, that's the strangest man I've ever seen in my life. He had long hair and Beatle boots on. I mean, I never heard of the Beatles. And I started living with him. But he said, you could stay at my house if do you know how to cook or clean? And I said, well, I can't cook, but I could clean.
She couldn't clean.
And we had well, all right.
She was 16.
But I told him I was 19, and then he found out that I wasn't.
Told me she was 19.
And I said, all right, I'm not 19, but I'm 17, and next week is my birthday.
Right.
And I was going to be 18, but I turned 17.
She could lie. This kid could really...
I was living on the street.
She ran away from home. I didn't know that. And she looked 18, 19, 20. And...
How old were you at the time? You're 27,
I was 27.
28? Yeah.
And so I saw her, and we double dated. She went out with her boyfriend, and she fixed me up with a girlfriend, and we liked each other.
We danced, but I had no...
Oh, yeah, I forgot that part. No. Oh, yeah. That was it.
Let the record show that Cher had no zits. She had a lovely complexion for a girl of that age. And
no,
Where did that come from?
Well, because I was going to try to think of breasts, and it didn't just come quickly enough to me.
Well, that wasn't important.
No, it was. It was very important to him. He invited me. Do you remember the day you invited me to the beach and you came running down the hallway? This was so awful. It broke my heart. He came running. You were in love with Melissa. He came running down the hallway, and I stepped out of the bathing suit, and he was like, oh, all right, I guess you could come along, come along. Meanwhile, we're sharing a bedroom. Women are coming in there, jumping over my twin bed to get into bed with him.
All right.
And I'm thinking, what is going on here? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah. I was crazy about her, but I didn't want her to know, so I thought I'd make her jealous a little bit.
We used to go, like, we'd do things like go to the store and buy paint, and we'd sit home and, like, remember we painted that purple candle all day long?
Painted a candle?
No, we had watercolors, and it was our model. Anyway, and I told my mother I was living with a stewardess. And I lost almost all of his clothes because my girlfriend lived next door. When my mother would come over, I would take all of his socks and shorts and all of his clothing, run next door and throw it through her living room window. And my mother once came over, and I didn't get a chance to get everything out, so I put the socks and the underwear in the tea cupboard. And my mother said from another room, I think I'm going to go make myself some tea. No, Mother! I went and threw myself. I said, Mother, when I come to your house, I don't go in your cupboards.
Yeah.
Anyway, she knew something was strange.
Yeah.
You know, and also the stewardess was never there.
Bear in mind, she was 16 at the time, so I could have, I
Well,
put my life in jeopardy.
I was 17 at that time.
How long were you guys a professional entity together?
Well, we were professional 1 year after we weren't living together, so that was like 11 years.
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
And do you like Sonny? Do you look back at that and think, geez, those were two other people at this point?
Well, it's really weird. There's a part that I could kind of jump over, the beginning Sonny and Cher, like when we first met and we were together and we were first trying to be Sonny and Cher. They're much more real to me than those two people.
Like when you see this picture here, what do you think of?
I think of our bedroom.
Aside from Sonny's stomach, what comes to your mind?
That's not his stomach. That's the way the photos do it.
Oh, is that right?
Well, show us your stomach, David.
No, well. Now, I mentioned it to Sonny, and is there any chance in hell that you two would sing for us tonight together? Now, hold it. Because, wait a minute. Hold it. Now, wait a minute. Hold it. Because none of this has been discussed prior to the show. It's sort of a last-minute thing. It's entirely up to you.
You are so full of... Somebody told me, watch out for him because they're planning to try and get you guys to sing. And I said, if he says I'm going to say, take down your pants and show us you know what.
I can't believe the way you talk.
Why, you haven't rehearsed taking down your pants? Well, we haven't rehearsed singing
Well,
either.
Paul knows all of the music. This is one of Paul's all-time favorite songs.
This is a dirty show. I'm leaving.
You know the song, don't you, Paul?
You happen to know it.
You guys are ready to go.
But you know what? You know what? Did I not even want to sing live? I didn't even want to sing live tonight.
But you
knew
sounded
this.
great.
Yeah, all right. But I have a sore throat.
Well, that's all right. It's going to be, and when we have it, it's on cue cards. It's
Are you
ready
kidding
to go.
me?
No.
Wait a minute. And you weren't prepared for it, Dave?
We were. We knew you weren't. Come on, this will be great.
I might do a couple of bars.
Okay. So we'll do a commercial. And then maybe we'll sing.